What's up, Peekaboo? Happy motherfucking Wednesday. I hope everybody's doing well. Your girl is back. I've been trying to work on finding a balance. There have been a lot of changes in my life, so the readings have not been as consistent as I would like them to be. This is going to be our June 23rd through the 29th, 2021 All Signs Tarotscopes readings. The links are down below in the description for each of the zodiac signs, so you can go directly to your reading. Please remember to check your moon and rising sign readings for additional perspectives. And of course, friends, please help my channel grow by liking my shit, subscribing, of course. Sharing is such a good way of giving back. Leaving a comment, y'all. All of these things help my channel grow. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's get into these motherfucking readings. Let's go. What's up, Cancer signs? Happy motherfucking birthday, first of all. Thanks for stopping by. It's the beginning of Cancer season. Everybody, I hope you're going to have a prosperous, fun, carefree, peaceful, though, somehow, birthday season. Let's get into your motherfucking reading. This is going to cover June 23rd through the 29th, 2021. Please remember to check your moon and rising signs. Please remember to like my shit. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, what's the first message that comes out? Oh, wow, Cancer signs. Flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. So wasn't I just saying, like, really just kind of this sense of, like, carefreeness, but yet peace and just energy coming into birthday season. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what kind of messages are ready to come out. Cancerians, I hope everybody's doing well. I think I already said that. All right, let's pull some of this bad boy out because my fingers are slippery. I just put some oil on my hands. And now I'm greasy and slippery. And let's go, Cancer. Oh my goodness. Cancer signs. Yikes. Okay, friends. So it's getting a little deep. It's getting a little heavy. I actually was not expecting this for some reason. I guess because it's birthday season. And when I see Cancer signs celebrate, I feel like y'all really do it up. Like you guys really indulge and indulge yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's why. So here we have there's some things are changing in your life, big time. Okay, so the first and last card in your spread is we have the Tower card to start you off with, coming in hot. It's followed by Seven of Cups reverse. So what this kind of talks about is an ideal that you had that wasn't really rooted in reality is coming to an end. So there's some sort of dream or wish or way of looking at the world that was not grounded, that was somehow based in fantasy or was unrealistic, okay? That has been crumbling down or is coming down at this time, okay? The good thing about this is that it's there's a lot of swiftness in this reading. First of all, the Tower implies like fast, a burning down fast, but also your center card, which is a turn of events, really beautiful, bright card, is Eight of Wands, which also represents swiftness. So it feels like the story that's being told to me is that once we release expectations about the way things are supposed to look, right? We may have had our eye or our mindset about something that we wanted, something that because this card came reverse, there may have been a little bit of greed involved and maybe a little bit of selfishness involved. But once we release the expectations of what this was supposed to look like, things begin to pick up speed in a positive way, okay? The Eight of Wands is facing the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles traditionally represents somebody Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So we see things steadily getting better and there being more consistency, more stability. You may see somebody coming into your life that is offering you kind of this sense of endurance. They're going to be in it for the long haul. The thing that kind of concerns me, though, or that I'm just noticing, you know, is that this Knight of Pentacles is facing the Devil card, which is also ruled by Capricorn. The Devil card here is reversed. Not that it makes much difference, because the energy is pretty thick with this card regardless, but it almost makes me feel like just be mindful of the choices that you make that come after hard times. Be careful, be mindful of the choices that you make, or the ways in which that you cope after hard times, because there may be kind of a story unfolding here in this spread about like things that we turn to for quick fixes that might be kind of addictive. So it feels like I said in the beginning, something is coming to an end, a false ideal or a fantasy is coming to an end, and you kind of have a choice about the way you want to cope with it. It feels like we're off to a good start. The Knight of Pentacles is really strong, but somehow, somewhere in there, we can get caught up in our kind of habitual ways, maybe even self-sabotage. So just be mindful, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Swords, which is thick energy, right? Nine of Swords is feeling kind of nothing. It's very much feeling restless. It's insomnia. It's nightmares. It's sleeplessness. It's overthinking. It's anxiety. It's almost the energy of addiction to overthinking. Okay. So there's that. Let's finish you guys off with one last card. Let's see where I want to go with this. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Yep. Okay, Cancer sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising. My shirt is putting like this little foggy shadow there. Does my nose look red to you guys? I think it just looks red because of the white there. No, maybe my nose is a little red. Cancer signs, please. Cancers. One more, Cancer. Quiet. I go into peaceful silence and I listen. Okay, so through some of this this kind of chaotic energy, we find peace. We find quiet time, right? Quiet time, trying to get away from the crowd so that we can kind of decompress, especially with this heavy sword card at the bottom. At the bottom of the deck here, we have signs. I watch for, notice, and trust the signs that heaven continually sends. So for some of you guys, you've been getting messages and synchronicities that have been coming in, yet you still question it, right? So that's for some of you guys. All right, you guys, stick with this course. We have some lovely, juicy energy here in the center of your spread. So stay the course. Don't sabotage, right? You're worth it to really follow through and see what you've started, see it through. Okay, Cancer signs, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking birthday. Take care. Hey, what's up, Pisces? Happy motherfucking Wednesday. How are you? I am well. Let's motherfucking get into this. Please remember to check your moon and rising sign readings. This is going to cover June 23rd through the 29th, 2021, or whenever you find these. Please remember to like my shit, friends. Subscribe, of course. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Share if you can. Let's start you off with one message, or however many flew out here. Ooh, okay. Let's take them all. 4 came out. Here's the first card, Pisces, being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. If you're like, nah, I ain't been in the flow, this is just a call to be in the flow and to remember the essence of where you come from, right? Which should help kind of ease the tension whenever we're in difficult situations. If we can remember where the fuck we came from, remember the essence, the energy that is ever present in us, around us, in everything, it can sometimes help bring us back into perspective. So the second card that came out is renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. Okay, seems like a lot of change. This card makes me think of change and releasing. Look at this person here is on the edge of the cliff and is like, I'm getting rid of this shit. So for some of you guys, you're cleaning house, you're saging, you're, you know, doing energetic work, or you're actually releasing physical things. Not only that, but our third card here is letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of my life. There's that word again too. Not only letting go, releasing, surrender, but the flow of life, being in the flow. So some of you guys are really kind of in a new, definitely transitioning, right? Moving into another phase. And then the last card from this deck is believing in magic, which is so cool. What a nice way to kind of cap off this series of cards. True magic is abounding in my life, right? So really understanding on a deep, also spiritual level, that the changes that you're going through are for your highest good, and that really cool things are happening. Okay, it might be hard to see the magic in it just yet, but hang tight. Let's go ahead and pull your oracle cards. Not your oracle cards, your tarot. Pisces, 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 being in the flow, Pisces. Pisces, sun, moon, rising. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Pisces, sun, moon, rising. Yeah, so this is good stuff, okay? But we definitely kind of see that there's some conflict going on around you. Maybe things feel kind of unfair. So it does feel, we do have 4 out of 5 are reversed, Pisces, which makes me think we're holding on. There's kind of an attachment to some sort of outcome, or there's an attachment to it, like being a certain way, right? Holding on to, there seems to be a sense of like kind of trying to avoid some parts that almost being caught into the loop of chaos and conflict, and it kind of almost for some of us being almost a more natural thing to be caught up in is some conflict here. I think you're really aware that there's some things that are happening that are not conducive for your peace of mind, but for some reason there's some resistance to going a different direction, to leaving it behind, to there's some resistance to not engaging in it for some reason. There's resistance there, you're not wanting to let go. Okay, so the first card out is 3 of Wands. Okay, so this is your only upright card. It's also your first card. So we see you taking a look at everything that is coming after this card. We see you really taking a look at what's happening in your life. And what's happening, the cards are telling me, first two cards out are the High Priestess and the Justice card. Look at the body language of both of these cards. Facing forward, very direct, not confrontational, but super direct, right? Very strong, very sure in who they are and what purpose they have. Okay, both of these are also major arcana cards, which tells me that like your life is really shifting and moving. Okay, and because of the cards that come around it and the way the cards fell, it makes me feel like we're kind of resisting some of these changes. We see conflict happening in front of us, and we feel that things are very unfair. Kind of this feeling of why me? You have a good sense of what's going on, but for some reason you're not listening to your intuition. Okay, the second card out, also a number 2, is the High Priestess. She's also, when she comes reversed, she sometimes has a dark side to her that where she may be holding secrets that are are kind of harmful to herself or to the family or to the group of people, okay? So there may be something being withheld, or if it's not a secret, the High Priestess reverse really just talks about, like, why do we say secret? Is because she's very intuitive. She's our psychic card, our psychic woman of the deck. And so if she is naturally psychic and she's watching something happening and unfold in her family life or social setting, if she's watching it happen, she's naturally psychic and she intuitively knows, like, what's best or what's not best for the situation, but she's not living up to her standards. She's not embodying the intuitive and psychic feminine moon goddess that she is, then she's doing a disservice, right? So it's not like a nasty secret, but she's not really honoring who she truly is. So for you guys, Pisces, there is a situation that you're observing that feels really unfair to you, and for some reason there's a piece of you that is not listening to your intuition or is holding something back, okay? After the Justice card, which is the center card, also the card of Libra, she talks about, you know, being fairness. And because the Justice card came reversed, things don't feel fair. So after the Justice card, we have the Five of Wands, which is people bumping heads, not seeing eye to eye, maybe even getting kind of nasty, okay? Last card out is Eight of Cups. So we see you, perhaps, or someone in the situation unwilling to leave. This card came reversed. When this card is upright, we say emotional intelligence. What does that mean? It means that, like, even though something emotionally might be difficult for us to do, we do it anyway because we know it's best for us. Emotional intelligence. So because that card came reversed, there's something that we're avoiding, denying, not wanting to see, something that we need to either leave or something better that we need to go toward. Okay, the bottom of the deck, you guys get the World card reverse, which is about expansion. The World card is the last of the major arcana, so we see the ending of a cycle, but because it's reversed, this cycle can't quite complete because we're dragging our feet and we're not doing some of the work that needs to be done here. Okay, so that's what's going on. There are a lot of changes. Go with the flow and let some shit go. Okay, Pisces, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Please remember to like my shit and watch your moon rising. All right. Hey, Scorpio. Hola, ¿cómo están? How are you? I am well. Feel pretty good. You girls just working on trying to find some balance. It's just been crazy around here. Crazy good. Not crazy bad, thank God. But just a lot happening. A lot of changes. Shall we take it? We shall. Okay, guys, please remember to check your moon and rising sign readings. And please remember to like my shit, subscribe, of course. All of these things help my channel grow. Comment, share. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. We back. What's going on, Scorpio? Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. So even when we're going through a lot of tumultuous things, a lot of change, upheaval, heaviness, okay, it's really important to then especially try and dive into and delve and really chew on and savor the flavor of things that you do love. Okay, so for some of us, that might be something super tiny and little because things might be so intense. So if, especially with severe depression, right, some of those things can be like really hard. Sometimes you can't find the joy in anything. So any little thing that you can do. For others of us, we're able to maybe get out a little bit more, to do a little bit more. It's a little bit easier for us to savor some of the big things. Like for me right now, I'm like savoring. I see a hummingbird about to dive down, and I see the clouds are blowing in the wind. Thank you, wind. She's speaking to me, and I'm enjoying the conversation I'm having with the environment, and the sun is bright, and I've got a breeze on my face, and the leaves are clapping. Okay, you get the drift. I just went all the way off. So they're wanting you to savor the things that do bring you joy, okay? And for some of you guys, you're doing fucking great. And they're like, hello, can you acknowledge some of these things that you've been doing? Some of you may be overlooking your accomplishments and forgetting how fucking bomb you are. Hello. Okay. And then we have looking deeper, Scorpios. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. Look at both of these cards. Both of these cards are very similar. Lots of blue, right? Lots of like kind of whimsical, dreamy. Look at the crystals here. I love it. The bubbles, you know, the music notes, the flowers, the flow of these cards, right? So, within savoring your pleasure, within some of the things that you love to do, what are some of the things that you're discovering about yourself as well? While you're savoring, while you're indulging in doing things that you love to do, what are some of the realizations that are happening for you? All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Just looking at my deck to see if... Okay. All right. So, Scorpios, there's kind of a hermit phase that's happening here for you, and don't judge yourself for that, okay? So there's that. That's the first thing that came to me. I was most drawn to the hermit, which is interesting. The hermit is the last card out. It's also the card of Virgo, and also comes reversed. So we're going through a process that might feel, I don't get I feel heavy, so I feel heavy, so that's coming up, but the cards don't look heavy, but for some reason I'm feeling heavy. So there's something about perception too, like, is what you're going through actually the truth? Okay, center card, Queen of Swords, reversed, okay, air sign energy, but if you know you don't resonating with the air sign thing, she's about communication. She's ruled by the head. Okay, so how we see things, how we smell things, how do we communicate things, how are things communicated to us, and then how do we perceive it, our mind, our ears. Okay, so all things of the head. Why do I say smell? Well, smell is like, to me, it's like your intuition. Something smells fishy, right? Like something feels odd, right? So your sense of smell. For some of you, it's literally your sense of smell. Something's going on with that. But just kind of generally, Queen of Swords reverse kind of tells me that there's things going on in your life that you're not seeing clearly, and that you kind of have a you have a very pessimistic view on the outcome of things in your life. Spirit be trying to bless you. Spirit be trying to give you things. Spirit be trying to show you signs, synchronicities, symbols, things that keep popping up, but yet you shoot them down, batting them down, like over and over again, like, fuck my blessings, I don't want my blessings. Okay, first card out is Four of Cups reverse, right? Ace of Cups is in this card. I always love this about this card. It's not my favorite card, but it's cool because it has the Ace of Cups in there. So it lets us know that blessings are here, but for some reason, like, you have a hard time seeing them. You bypass them. You tell the universe in one way or another that you don't believe in it, and so you knock them down, okay? There's a sense of, like, a lot of paranoia, guardedness, having a hard time enjoying how hard you've actually worked. Nine of Wands is he's worked very hard. He has a lot of fertility here, a lot of growth at the ends of these wands, but he's just like doesn't really fully enjoy it. He's a boss ass motherfucker though. Like he really did work hard. So that's the piece that I really want you to savor. Okay, so only upright card. You a boss. You're a boss. You've done so well for yourself, okay? So you just gotta like let your hair down and play a little bit. Queen of Swords is our center card, so you're not perceiving the situation. Ten of Cups reverse. So the potential of joy is here, but we're seeing things in such a certain filter that we can't even imagine what this would feel like. Okay? There's maybe, for some of you guys, there's a hermit phase that's necessary that you've been suppressing or judging. For others of you, there's a, maybe you've been in the hermit phase for too long, or some of us actually need to get out. For others of us, we're not listening to our intuition, right? We're forgetting who the fuck we are. The Hermit is the oldest character in the Tarot, so he represents wisdom and age and time. So there's a process that's unveiling itself slowly, but you have to be willing to see it clearly, okay? All right, bottom of the deck, we have Page of Pentacles reverse. So I'm wondering if you're worried or kind of stressing off of, this could be somebody or a sign in your life that you began a relationship with, or there was some sort of beginning with this person. If it's not a person, Page of Pentacles represents something we started that we're either having doubts about or that has not bore fruit the way that we had hoped it would, okay? So that's something that's going on beneath the surface here, okay? Page of Pentacles reverse. Okay, Scorpios, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Please like my shit. Watch your moon and rising. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye guys. Hey, Leos, what's up, y'all? Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Or whenever you find these, please remember to like my shit and check your moon and rising signs. Let's go. Down below in the description, you can find the links to all the other signs readings. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's go. We're going to start off with an oracle card, Leos. Okay, that's been happening today. What's going on? Exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. Ooh, so your birthday season's coming up here pretty soon, in about a month. So we are doing things interesting. Look at this, ends with I soar into excellence. And then our second card is soaring into joy. I love how the cards, like, to me, it's like a train, like the cars of a train. They just connect so seamlessly sometimes. So soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. So as we're amping up for birthday season, we're really like shining, right? Leos, I'm a Leo rising. I feel it too. I don't know if it's just me, but even though I'm technically not, my birthday's in January, I feel juicy during Leo season since it's my rising sign. So it just makes me feel like you guys, there's some expansion happening here for you guys. There's some cool stuff happening. Okay, let's pull some tarot, see what's going on. Oh, look where I cut it at. On your card, the Leo card, there's something possibly that we need to release, to move on from, to let go of, okay? So let's keep going, Leos. For some of you guys, you might be feeling very abundant in your spiritual practices, or some sort of sense of feeling very fulfilled by like your religion or something that you're doing that's in alignment with your deepest authentic purpose. Okay. So we have Ace of Cups here combined with the Hierophant. So letting us know that if you're on a spiritual journey, so whatever that looks like to you, whether that's for some of us, it's more religion based, church based, things like faith based. For others of us, it's, you know, it could be other things like energy, meditation, yoga, tarot, any sorts of divination, even spell work can be that. Colors, lights, chakras, candles, all of that good stuff. So what is it for you? But we're getting blessings on blessings on blessings because somebody here has followed a path that's really truly authentic to them. Okay, as we move through the spread though, it's interesting. This is weird, but I'm gonna just say it. But this is weird. So I'm wondering if there might be somebody here who is avoiding, maybe somehow using their spiritual practice or their faith as a way to kind of avoid some of the like more practical humanly things that we go through. Almost like a spread of like, I indulge and live a very faithful life. I indulge in my spiritual practices and live a very faithful life. But on the other hand, it can be hard for me to sometimes start new things or to be in a relationship, even to start new love. So that's interesting. Some sort of avoidance of that, okay? For some of you guys, it's the other way around. It's flip-flop. Even though this is super juicy, some of you guys might use relationships or external, you know, the human realm, busying ourselves with tasks and work and kids and family and things like that, so that we don't have to, you know, focus on like what our spirit's really calling to do. The center card is the Hermit. It's also ruled by Virgo. And he comes reversed. So he is kind of a denial or a suppression of his wisdom. So there's some wisdom going on that needs to be tapped into in regards to starting something new. Okay, the Hermit is facing the Page of Pentacles reverse. So what process are we avoiding? Is there a process in our future that we see being kind of time consuming as well, that we'd rather not right now? Okay. The last card out is the Knight of Cups. So kind of just makes me think like love coming in, but there's some avoidance to that because it kind of leans to the right side, the side of the spread with this reverse Hermit and the reversed Page of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Two of Cups reversed. Again, that kind of soulmate energy, relationship, healthy relationship energy that comes reversed. So that sense of avoidance or not wanting to deal with making these connections. There's some sort of connection that you're avoiding. And it doesn't have to be avoiding as well. It could have to be it could just be a choice at this point, a choice to not face some of these things. You're going to have to deal with it eventually. Here's the thing. The Hermit's the center card, okay? He's very wise. And when he comes reverse, it shows that we're really not feeling trusting in ourselves and our wisdom. The Hermit reverse makes me feel like we don't really trust in, are we doing the right thing, you know? So there's that. Okay, so Leos, let's not use one thing in order to avoid another. Let's try and focus on both parts of ourself. Maybe one part of ourself needs to take a back seat just for a little bit. Okay? It does look like healthy partnerships, whether that's the partnership with yourself or with somebody else, is kind of being avoided at this time. So what is it for you, friends? Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Please remember to like my shit, Leos, and check your moon and rising signs. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Aries, hey boo, how you doing? Happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these, please remember to like my shit. Please remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional perspectives. Let's get into this. June 23rd through the 29th, 2021. Let's go. Aries. Let's start you off with an oracle card. See what messages are wanting to come out from here. See if we get one more. Oh, yes. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, friends. What do we have? Okay, wow. This keeps happening today. This is interesting. So both of these cards are different, but they're very similar. Excuse me. First one is opening to love. The second one is called revealing radiance. Both of these have this feeling of opening, revealing, right? Look at the pictures. Opening to love and revealing radiance. So the more we open up our heart, the more blessings come into our life, the more we shine, the more we sparkle, the more our aura emanates beautiful colors that maybe some of us can't see. Most of us can't see auras, some of us can, but when we begin to open up to love and experience more love in our lives, even if you can't see auras, you're drawn to it, you're attracted to it, you can sense it, you can feel it when you're in this person's presence, aka they can feel your presence when you begin to open up to these energies. This says, opening to love, my heart is open, period. Revealing radiance, my light illuminates the world. Yes. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. It's a time of opening. Aries. Oh, let's take it. It's doing its own thing. Oh, that's your card, y'all. King of Wands. Okay, so feeling empowered. Some of us feeling not empowered, right? The characteristics of this card is someone who's really enthusiastic and charismatic, funny and jovial, but in his shadow, he's lots of ego. Okay, lots of ego, kind of angry, kind of fiery, volatile energy, okay? If he's not a person, but a situation, this represents, taking life by the balls, bull by the horn, taking life by storm, just really embracing life in a passionate, creative way. In the shadow side, it represents, volatile situations, a lot of stress and ego, okay? Aries, sun, moon, rising. Aries, sun, moon. You hear that wind? And rising, yes. So, okay, so there's something going on. This does have kind of a feel of love, but we're feeling a little maybe jaded. We're feeling a little, right? I'll be trying to tell him, oh, wow. Okay, Five of Wands. This is that kind of fighting energy. People not seeing eye to eye, kind of volatile, frustrating. And if it's not like an actual external situation, this can just be how you feel inside, right? Your stomach in knots, just feeling something's not setting right, okay? So that's what's on the bottom of the deck. So you may be getting, I'm getting a sense of a feeling about somebody that's come into your life, possibly water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, okay? Knight of Cups is the first card out. It's followed by the Judgment reverse. So I'm wondering if there's somebody in your life or there's a situation around love that something's being revealed to you, something's coming to the surface, maybe something that is less desirable, maybe. Center card is Four of Pentacles. So because this is the center card, it really pulls my attention to it. Sorry, had to yawn. Okay, so I'm really pulled to the center card. This card is about feeling safe. This card is about feeling secure. This card is about cultivating wealth and being able to enjoy it. Okay, so if it's not wealth for you, it just represents physical situations, actual situations that we can see as human beings. So it could be relationships. So it makes me feel like the eye of the storm. It makes me feel like you have this sense of understanding or awareness, even though things around you may be kind of wild. The Judgment card is, especially when it comes reverse, is kind of wild energy to me. The Five of Wands here on the bottom of the deck is wild energy. It's like everybody's up in arms. And the last card out, Seven of Swords, which follows the Two of Cups, also is kind of energy that doesn't feel settling. So because the Four of Pentacles is in the center, it makes me feel like you're aware and you have a sense of knowingness about this situation. That even though you may not love what's going on the outside, internally you kind of understand who you are and you know you're going to be okay. Two of Cups comes after the Four of Pentacles. It comes reversed. So we see relationship issues kind of being at the forefront, okay? If this is not, you're not in a relationship, this talks about the relationship with yourself that you're having to confront. There's something that's coming up for you at this time that is you're second guessing, losing peace of mind over. There's something going on here. Maybe this has to do with this Knight of Cups and that something came to the surface where you lost trust, okay? What else do I want to say? Let's finish off with one of these. Aries. The main thing I want you to take away is that you're not, you don't have to be rocked, right? You don't have to be thrown off center. Center card, Four of Pentacles, very stable, grounded energy, Aries. So you don't have to explode. You don't have to stoop down to other people's level. Truth. You got truth. Okay? I am lovingly honest with myself and others. Truth. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have feminine. I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. So for some of you guys, maybe that's somehow being used against you or looked down upon, frowned down upon, whether you're male or female, somehow in your situation. And you're like, you know what? Fuck you. Whoever's talking shit to me, right? And this is who I am. And this is, mind your own business. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. Okay, Aries. I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Please like my shit, friends. I'd appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Watch your moon rising. Bye. Hey, Sagittarius. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Peekaboo, I see you. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. Just trying to figure out how to fucking juggle all the fucking shit in my brain. And how to juggle all the actual physical changes and circumstances happening around me. So going with the flow, here we are. This is your June 23rd through the 29th, 2021 reading. Or whenever you find these, please remember, Sagittarius, to like my shit. Thank you very much. Oh, the leaves were just floating in air right here in front of the window for a moment. Also, please watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional perspectives. All of these things help my channel grow. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's go, Sagittarius. Happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these. Here we go. Bam. Soaring into joy, much like the leaf that was fluttering across my window ever so effortlessly. Childlike wonder fills my life. Okay, Sagittarius is the energy we're bringing into this week. Bottom of the deck is also interesting. These are kind of polarities to me. Then on the bottom here we have looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. So this one to me is very airy. carefree, and this one is a little heavier, right? Looking deeper, it's more subconscious, it's more watery. Okay, so we definitely have these different sides to ourselves. Both are equally importante. Okay, all right, so let's pull some tarot for you guys, Sagittarius. Lots of wind today. I love it. Wind excites me. It's like, to me, I hear ancestors talking to me through the wind. Really exciting energy. It's like I'm on a horse. Louise, can we just... You know what? The Tower card's been coming out a lot lately. And that's how it works with tarot. Like, it doesn't matter who I'm reading. We go through ebbs and flows, just like you. If you are somebody who does tarot yourself for yourself, or you watch other readings, you'll see there's a card that will follow you, like, through different phases of your life, right? So you might spend a couple of weeks, your few weeks, you notice this one card is always around, and then it shifts to something else the next few months. And same thing happens for me as a reader. And I think it's because we're all connected, and so that's why that begins to happen. So lately it's been the Tower. So I think we're all going through a lot of changes. I think that with COVID restrictions kind of letting up, maybe some of us are going ham or something. I don't know what the fuck. Like, it's just some of us are just kind of hitting something. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing, Sagittarius. You got one reversal, okay? But this reversal is intense, okay? So you guys get the Emperor followed by the Tower card. The Emperor reverse followed by the Tower card. Remember, the Emperor is ruled by Aries, so there's that. But also he's called the husband and the father. He's also representative of our bosses or leaders or people in high authority, people who have a say-so over us. Could talk about government issues as well. So whatever this is for you, there's some kind of oppressive structure in your life that is finito, is ready to be finished, that is come crumbling down. It's either a structure or it's a person who is, their role in your life is beginning to crumble. Okay, so there's something about that. And don't you know, the center card is the Sun card. So we go from the Tower to the Sun. So whatever this is that is coming to an end, whatever this energy is about, don't drag your feet. Don't hang on to it. Don't try and slow it down. Don't try and resist it, because some juiciness is coming in. The Sun card is indicative of anything good. Everything good that we would ever want. For some of us, it's having children. For some of us, it's that great job. For some of us, it's a home. For some of us, it's travel. For some of us, it's good sex. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. Whatever it is for you that you feel like you've been wanting, or maybe that you've been lacking. Oh my God. I just saw something else. Okay, I'm gonna just go down this alley. I don't like going down this alley unless it's a private reading and you have specifically asked me to go down this alley. But for some of you guys, you've had like a hot affair with somebody, okay? And the person, I feel, has turned out to not be, oh my God, I'm just like, things are clicking also. And things are turning out to not be how you had expected, okay? Maybe some of you became pregnant, okay, and are feeling like you have to make a choice about this pregnancy, okay? But the outcome card, it's not necessarily an outcome card, but the last card out, which is the last card that makes an impression on me, right? It's the fifth card out, last card, is the Page of Cup. In the cup is a fish. Fish are indicative of fertility and blessings and babies and abundance and sperm. So there's some kind of blessing that's going to come. If this is not about pregnancy for you, this is about some situation that's come to an end, a hurtful, not good situation that's coming to an end, and some blessing is coming out of it. For some of you guys, you're feeling like you have to make a choice somehow, okay? But the choice should be obvious. This is the non-pregnancy thing I'm talking about now, because that's your business. But the choice should be obvious, that blessings are coming into your life, and just let the blessings come in and enjoy the fruitfulness that's coming in. You may be even getting new love maybe coming into your life. So if you release the old expectation or person or situation, if you let it go and don't drag your feet, feels like blessings will come in. But you're going to have to make a choice that's rooted in intuition and not thinking, okay? Bottom of the deck is 10 of Wands reversed. So it feels like this time has been a lot for you. Feels heavy. Feels like too much. Feels very burdensome. 10 of Wands reversed shows backbreaking work or just being overwhelmed by work. Okay. Last card. Let's take that, Sagittarius. Inner child. Interesting. Don't these babies look similar? Look at this baby with sunflower halo. And don't these babies look the same? Right? It's just curly hair, but don't they look like sunflowers, kind of? They do to me. Okay, inner child. I nurture the child within me through playfulness and self-care. Okay, Sagittarius, I love you guys. Please remember to like my shit. I would appreciate it. Check your moon and rising signs. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay? Bye. Hey, Virgo. Welcome. Bienvenidos to your reading. Thank you for being here. Please remember to check your moon and rising signs. And please remember to like my shit. Okay, thank you guys. And share if you can. It's very helpful for the growth of my channel. Let's go, Virgos. Oh, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right out the gate, they was ready. Following your bliss, my soul sings with joy and listening to your heart. This has been happening all day for these readings. These cards, even though they're different, they've been coming out very similar. Following your bliss entails listening to your heart, right? Listening with your heart. So both of these are, I guess listening with your heart's a little bit different than listening to your heart. Because listening with your heart, okay, is more of like listening deeply to people when you're talking to them. Less talk, more listen, more feeling what the other person's really talking about. Listening with your heart, I trust the messages I receive from my heart, which is similar to following your bliss, because if something feels good, it feels right, you're going to move toward it, and it's part of your bliss, right? Virgo. So we're really getting into energy that's empowered, that is authentic to who we are. Okay, good stuff. Virgo. Let me have a sip of coffee, a little sippy. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. Sun, moon, and rising. Virgo. So the initial feeling I'm getting from this spread is that there's a lot of blessings in your life. There's a lot of abundance. There's a lot to be grateful for. But for some reason, you seem pretty guarded. That it's kind of hard for you to actually enjoy it. For some of you guys, your blessings are separate from relationships. There's a sense of like, I'm blessed in every area but love, or something like that. Some of you guys are having some issues come up with either someone Gemini or with your kind of idea of like discernment. Not your idea of discernment, but your ability to see what's what, to really discern between two different things, between different aspects of your life. A sense of there being a clouded judgment about like calling everything one thing when really it's just one area of your life that is like that. But because we kind of have like an all or nothing mentality, there's kind of like this blanket statement that happens for some of us. Okay. So the first card out is the Lovers reversed. So that's where I'm getting the Gemini from. That's where I'm getting the discernment about. Okay. That's the piece where it's like, but what's going on? Why we're not experiencing love as abundant as the rest of these cards? The rest of these cards are super dope, like really cool cards. Okay, Four of Pentacles shows you in a place in your life where you realize you've kind of cultivated this wealth and success for yourself that you are pretty comfortable. Okay, followed by a Page of Cups showing possibly even new love coming in, but you're like super guarded. Okay. So we're working on issues with feeling comfortable with love as well. We have abundance in other areas, a lot of other areas. Nine of Pentacles is the card on the bottom of the deck. She's wealthy. She's fruitful. She's abundant. She has everything that she needs, and she enjoys all of the flavors and savors of life. Like she just dips and dabbles in all of it, but in moderation for all of it. She's very sensual. She's very sexual. She's very intuitive as well. She's very feminine, divine feminine energy. So she's very abundant, but there's kind of this sense of feeling, not being able to really feel fully the kind of love that she would, that maybe she's very skeptical about. Like, does that kind of love even really exist? Okay. So that's going on here. Page of Cups shows new love coming in. Right, first card out is the Lover's card reversed. So maybe there's somebody that's come into your life that you're like, whoa, Nelly. I don't think so, bruh. Or sis. Or chica. Whatever. Sexy beast. You. There's some kind of guardedness happening here. Last card out. Oh, why I say that? Nine of Wands, right? So you have a lot going on. You got a lot to show. You're a very fertile human being. In all areas, but why can't you really enjoy it? This guy like has everything that he needs, but he's like, he's all grumpy about it. He's like doesn't believe that it could actually happen. What could actually happen? Ace of Cups, complete fulfillment, like just pouring over me, just love, just ushy gushy ooey gooey, right? This is juicy energy, but we're not really feeling this. This came reverse, okay? So let's pull you one last card. Virgos. My fellow earth sign. Oh, okay, Virgos, let's do it. Truth, enthusiasm, gratitude, and open your heart. Wasn't that what we got here? Following your bliss and listening with your heart. Okay, so some of you guys super, okay, that's right. I forgot we had these. Following your bliss, listening to your heart, truth, enthusiasm. What are you enthusiastic about? What really makes your heart sing? What makes you feel like, what do you almost say like, oh, I couldn't possibly get that? That's what they want you to open up to, okay? And then you got gratitude and open up your heart. So there's some juicy stuff going on here, Virgo, but you got to believe in yourself. Because if you don't, who the fuck else will? Nobody really. Like, people can try, but like, you really are the master of your life, the creator of your life. All right. I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Please like my shit. Please check your moon and rising sign readings. All of these things help my channel grow. So thank you very much in advance. Bye. I don't know what that was. Hey, Taurus, what's up, y'all? Happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these. Let's start off your reading with a little oracle card, huh? Or two. Let's see however many want to come out. Please remember, guys, to check your moon and rising sign readings. Please remember to like my shit. All of these things help my channel grow. So thank you in advance for your help and participation in the growth of this little humble channel. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's do it. Taurus, my fellow earth signs. Standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. Okay? So what's going on that you really need this like boost of remembering like your purpose? Proceeding, interesting. And then you get proceeding softly. These are kind of different to me, right? Softly and firm. Soft and firm, right? Kind of this rock feeling and this flow feeling, this soft feeling, right? So this says proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude, right? So sticking to your guns, and if you need to recalibrate, kind of get away from the crowd for a little bit in order to figure out what's best for you. I always tell my daughter, my oldest daughter, she's leaving for college in August. She will be many states away. And so I want to make sure she's she's using her intuition while she's out there in choosing her friends, right? I know she's going to make mistakes, whatever. But I always tell her, like, for me growing up, I always knew the essence of somebody once I walked away from them. I mean, you can feel it immediately too, but I was always able to better like trust what I was feeling afterward. Once I took myself away from the crowd and really processed and just kind of like simmer down, I was always left with a feeling. And that feeling was either like, oh, I don't want to see them again, or it was like, oh, I can't wait to see them again. So there's this feeling that once you pull yourself away from the crowd, that can help bring clarity, especially in situations where other people, Taurus, may be challenging you to not uphold your boundaries, to not stick to your truth. Like, motherfucker, you better not, you ain't gonna get me today. Nah, motherfucker. Okay, Taurus, you know. Okay, what's going on, Taurus? Ooh, yes, friend. Yeah, okay. Sun card at the bottom. So some of you guys are walking into some energies, or a week possibly that feels heavy. That feels like, what am I doing? This feels right, but it doesn't really feel good. Like, I'm doing something that feels kind of hard, but I know that I'm doing the right thing. Why do I say that? We have 8 of Cups as your first card out, which talks about leaving something with a heavy heart. This card is called emotional intelligence. So you're doing something that might be heavy, that might be difficult, but you understand why you're doing it, and you really understand the purpose behind it. So even though it's not easy, you're doing it anyway. Not only that, but it's facing the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So 3 of Pentacles is about mystery. It's about working on something and building something where you don't fully grasp what this is going to look like in the outcome, okay? It's kind of this, it's got this dark backdrop to it, right? But it's reversed. So it makes me feel like your first moves are accurate, are good, right? You've done something that you understand is for your greatest good. You've been authentic to yourself. So you're gonna keep it moving on some situation. Now, as you move forward, make sure to not turn down opportunities with partnerships that can help you succeed somehow. The Three of Pentacles also talks about, meeting people that will help you achieve your dreams. See, this team of people are coming together. They're all planning together. They all have a different role. So this card not only talks about, trusting in the process and not knowing the outcome and being okay with that, but also meeting the right people. So don't resist some of the changes or the discomfort with these partnerships, okay? So just be mindful and move slowly into them. It does feel like if you trust in the process, there is something very beneficial that can come out of it. Knight of Cups follows the Three of Pentacles, which shows like blessings that come from it. Not only that, but we move into the next card. We get Ace of Swords. So we see like clarity, like the fog is cut away, the brush and the debris is cleared. Okay, so our mental clarity is sharp. There still seems to be some worry about the bigger picture, and I think that I'm supposed to tell you to stop harping on the on the end product. You get two reversals in your spread. They both happen to be Pentacles cards, which are indicative of, yes, career, finance, money, but also like the tangible things that we see as humans. Like some things we don't deal with as humans are like, relationships, and or maybe we do, maybe we have some sort of, but the human things like the daily tasks, the kind of like humdrum, the bullshit, the stuff like that. So I'm wondering if you're placing too much, you're leaving something with a heavy heart, right? If we're leaving something with a heavy heart, we may be really worried about what the outcome is going to be. So I feel like I'm supposed to tell you, just follow the process. Don't put so much emphasis on how things look or the details. Okay, Pentacles are like earthly things. So since both of these Pentacle cards are reversed, it makes me feel like we're too kind of wrapped up in like maybe the finances or like the things that we can only see instead of trusting the process and like the spiritual process. Okay, last card out is Ten of Pentacles reversed. So you probably have like a deep fear that like family structures won't be mended or healed, or your family's falling apart, or there's kind of a fear of money troubles or issues like that. But I feel like it's way too premature, especially if you just started off on some course that feels heavy. It's way too premature to call it a loss. Okay. Like I said, the bottom of the deck, right, maybe we wouldn't have seen it, is the Sun card. So this is a card that is not yet visible, but is still part of your reading. Like ultimate success, enjoy. Okay? So, Taurus, let's go. Pull you one last card, and we'll say see you later. There we go. Oh, okay. Prayer, grace, and forgiveness. So, watched over, okay? I allow myself to feel safe and enjoy my life, knowing that heaven is watching over my loved ones and me. Oh, that's nice too. So, there is this definite sense of like faith that has to happen here. And especially if you're leaving something with a heavy heart, there may be some forgiveness that needs to happen and some grace. Maybe somebody, you lost trust with somebody, right? Remember to stay prayed up, right? However that looks to you, whether you get down on your knees, whether it's formal or not, make sure to always be in communication with spirit, ancestors, guides, God. Or if you just want to talk to the trees, he will listen too. So whatever it is for you. So one step at a time. Blessings are coming in, but you got to be patient and stop focusing on the outcome. Okay, guys, I love you. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Please remember to like my shit and to watch your moon and rising signs. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Bye. Hey, Capricornius. Welcome to your motherfucking reading. Your girl is back. I'm trying to be back anyway. There's been a lot of change, a lot of growth, a lot of evolution. So we're just trying to balance motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying, friends? There's a lot going upstairs in this noggin. A lot going on up here. So sometimes your girl just need to like hermit and go away. So here we are. We're back. Welcome to your June 23rd through the 29th, 2021 reading, or whenever you find these. Of course, divine timings always in play. Please remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional perspectives. And like my shit. Leave a comment, subscribe, share if you can. All that jazz helps my channel grow. Let's start you off, Capricorns. Start us off with a couple oracle cards. I'm feeling a little spunky today. Feeling a little jazzy. Feeling a little razzy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see what that is. Thank you. Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Yes. Well, we already know this, don't we? Don't we kind of know this? Don't we kind of know this? Like, let's keep it real, Caps. Like, we kind of already know we're dope. If we're young Capricorns, we may not fully be in this yet, but if we're a little bit more seasoned, we're beginning to see this, right, friends? Right. Okay, I'll answer for you. No worries. Okay, so let's move into the tarot. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you, though. But I'm going to tell you, but I'm not going to tell you. I actually have some really cool things happening, brewing for Grateful Drake. And it's very exciting, but I can't tell you. But it's happening. It's happening, y'all. So, you'll know soon enough. But I'm excited. Gonna ignite that courage, though, bruh. You know, big things popping. Okay, let's go. Capricorn. Sun, moon, or rising? Capricornius. Capricorns, please. Capricorns, please. Them goats. Oh, I was gonna attempt to make the sound of a goat, and then I was like, just chill out. I had too much coffee, I think. All right, Capricorns, what's going on? Okay. The first and the last cards in this 5-card spread are major arcana, right? So we kind of see this like the life, our lives at this time kind of being upheld and captained by like a lot of change, a lot of transition. If these aren't physical changes in like the human sense, like for me, the changes are scam call, decline. For me, the physical changes are my daughter's leaving the house. She turned 18. She's going to college in a state damn near on the East Coast. My mother is moving out of the house, so I won't have help with the 5-year-old. I'm taking over the house. I'm going to be, taking care of the house myself. And so this is the first time I've had to really, I have no family around me to help me with anything. More so help with watching my little, so a lot of changes. My business is growing, a lot of change. I just talked about myself for a long time. So my point is if these major arcanas that are showing up, this was the first one and this is the last one, aren't representative of like physical changes that you can see that are happening around you. It just means that your life is in flux and there's opportunities for spiritual expansion when we get these major arcanas, especially because to me, they start and they finish the reading. So it's like we have a choice. Like we can either like ascend or nah. Okay. So the first card out is the Temperance card, also the card of Sagittarius. The Temperance card is really special because it talks about transmuting energies, and especially because what comes in the center here, Capricorns, you hear the birds. I was going to say, I thought they were going to stop. So we have transmutation, a shifting of energies, polarities that are happening in our lives right now. Highs and lows, darks and lights, just opposite personalities, people that challenge us, situations that challenge us. And if we can take this moment to really harness these energies and do our best every step of the way, we have an opportunity to ascend spiritually. This card is so dope. Okay, so that's what this is talking about. The two cards that follow it, they're both fives. Remember, fives are the numbers of challenges and change. We get the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. So what are we working on transmuting? Is that right? It comes in that order? Yes. What are we working on transmuting, friends? We're transmuting and we're changing energies that would have us stay stuck in the past. Both of these cards face the past direction. So there's that. Also, we're having to transmute and change the energies of feeling stuck. 5 in the center, 1 to 10. 5 is in the center. It's kind of the stuck in the middle, right? But the other thing is we're being able to transmute. We have an opportunity to transmute any sort of sense of feeling sorry for ourselves about things that we've been through where people have betrayed us or have lied to us or have betrayal. Okay, Five of Swords is betrayal. So we are no longer living in the past or no longer living in sadness, or what we're working on is being able to come from a place that's higher vibrations, a little like wishy-washy, but it's you know what I'm saying. We're ascending. We're really stepping into a more empowered. That's what it is. It's feeling more empowered, so that we can make the changes that we need. Okay, the fourth card out, also a number 4, is the Four of Swords. So we're taking time to reflect and rest. This has definitely been my energy, like needing to step away. So within these changes and these challenges and this growth, we're going within, we're getting quiet meditation, contemplation, relaxation, sleep, yoga, things that help bring peace of mind. Okay, the last card out is the Emperor. So I'm trying to see how this fits in. He's called the husband and the father. So for some of you guys, this is about husbands, fathers, the man in your life, the ex in your life, or people or situations that are very oppressive and that make it hard for us to really be ourselves. These are personalities and situations that are very dominant, too dominant. Okay, the Emperor upright's dope, but also Aries card. So you have Aries here and you also have Sagittarius. So it's a lot of fire in this reading. So the Emperor reverse here at the end also talks about, you know, just anybody. This could even be a boss, you know, a co-worker or somebody, a governmental structure or government, somebody in the government that makes you feel oppressed somehow. So this is what we're transmuting. That's why you guys get igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous, giving you the energy to really work through this. The bottom of the deck is 10 of Wands reversed. So we're feeling overwhelmed, right? And this is the energy we're trying to overcome, right? Igniting courage. Look at this horse taking off, like very valiant, like lots of energy moving into this. 10 of Wands is also carrying too much of the load. So maybe this is what you're transmuting as well. Stop trying to do everything on your own, Capricorn. Okay, let's finish you off with one last oracle card. Oh, okay. All right, let's take them all. First one I can see is feminine, quiet, and father. Wow, 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 father. So we have father here. We also have the Emperor here, who's the husband and the father. So interesting. You get feminine and then father. So there's some sort of balance. Center is quiet, which is this card, quiet. right? So there's something happening here mentally, emotionally that's going on. You're trying to transmute some sort of relationship that you've had with somebody masculine. Okay, trying to find a balance there. The best way to do that is solitude and quiet and stepping away from the crowd. All right, so don't feel bad if you need to take time for yourself. Okay, Capricorns. I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Take care. Mwah. Bye. Gemini. What's up, boo? Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Just trying to figure out what I wanted to say. Please remember to like my shit. Please remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional perspectives. We're going to start you guys off, Geminis, with a couple oracle cards. See how many flies out. Or one. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. I hope everybody's doing well. There we go. There we go. Check the bottom too in a sec. Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. So some of you guys are decluttering, clearing. Some of you guys are getting rid of people, right? Cleaning, launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. So any type of major endeavors like traveling or launching your journey requires prior to simplify, right? So that you can bring in new energy. So there's that. Let's pull you some oracle cards. Geminis. Gemini. How y'all been? Jeez. Friends, what is happening? Yikes, crikey. Okay. All right. So here's what's going on. We got two knights that came out first. Two male energies, okay? If these aren't male energies, these are other things. I'll explain in just a moment. So we have Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Both of these guys, oh, that breeze feels so good. Both of these guys came reversed. So we're seeing two possibly male energies that are very much in their shadow at this time. The Knight of Swords is possibly somebody air sign. If he's not air sign, he's just somebody who's like real quick to fly off the handle, real mouthy, real impatient, real kind of volatile energy, wanting to, somebody who's in and out, right? Somebody who's flighty, not very reliable. The Knight of Wands is the next knight that comes out. This is somebody possibly fire sign. If he's not fire sign, the characteristics of this person when he comes reverse is somebody who's hot-headed, hot temper, volatile, angry. It's possible that these two knights could represent different aspects of one person. So this doesn't have to be two people. If these aren't people at all, these represent situations that are just like fast, volatile, things that are happening quickly that you kind of don't have any control over, situations that kind of run through you. Like you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like kind of energy, just like, what the fuck? Okay, because after these two knights, we get the Nine of Swords. This is also the Nine of Swords is our center card, the third card. So whatever happened with these people or with this situation has you like WTF. Okay, I know I keep saying that. But it's sleeplessness, insomnia, anxiety, really, really worried, overthinking, nightmares, okay? Just heavy, heavy mental burdens, all right? The next card out, the fourth card, is the Tower, okay? So there's some kind of choice that you're having to make because you see that something is coming down. You are aware that something is not cool. So you have to make a choice. This is where you're at right now. Two of Swords shows you like kind of like, fuck, I gotta do something about this, okay? So either you're feeling like you have to choose between two people, two situations, maybe two locations, two jobs. There's some sort of choice. And there's an emphasis in this card of like, don't try and think your way through the process, right? That she's blindfolded. So Spirit wants you to not, to stop looking at the details, to stop like being so logical, and to really dip down and use that heart space. And how do you feel about the situation? What feels best to you? What is your intuition telling you? At the bottom of the deck, we have Three of Cups reversed, which in this spread makes me think of like people who are like, it makes me think of social gatherings that have gone awry. It also makes me think of things, shitty situations that have come about because of too much partying or drinking. Okay, so it's a couple of those things. It could be either one. Let's go ahead and pull one of these. Gemini. Okay, but what now? So they want you to simplify your life, right? What was on the bottom of the deck? And there's some new journey that's beginning, right? All right. Let's take those. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So the first one I see here is feminine. Feminine trust. Someone's vacuuming. Thanks, guys. Prayer, integrity, and faith. Lots of them came out. So they're really trying to come in here, Gemini, and give you a boost. Feminine. I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. So sometimes as women, maybe as men too, I'm not a man, so it's hard to say, but as women, when we come up against a lot of heavy challenges, burdens, relationship issues, or any sort of just heavy stuff, we tend to I feel like we tend to combat that with either we fall, right, and we become very soft and kind of vulnerable, right, if we're depressed or we're sad. Or some of us deal with that by using a lot of anger outward. So there's some kind of balancing of the feminine energies in this situation that needs to be done. What's your pattern, right? Mine is when facing chaos, initially I kind of get, it depends. So, you know, whatever it is for you, I was going to say that I get kind of weak first, but actually if it's something super volatile, then first I get like really fiery, right? I get very masculine first, but it depends on what the chaos is. So what is it for you? There's some kind of balance or imbalance in your sense of femininity or masculinity in this situation. The next card out is trust. So they want you to trust in the process and trust in yourself. Trust that the choice that you feel is right for you will be the right choice for you. Prayer. Stay prayed up, right? Keep your line of communication with Spirit open. Make sure you're praying. Also, make sure you're giving thanks. Integrity. Also, make a choice that is there integritus. How do you say that? You know what I'm trying to say. But make sure you're making a choice that's with integrity. If somebody did something to you that has your life in shambles or something like that, make sure not to try and go get even. Let karma handle that. Okay, so choose a path that has integrity and faith. You get trust and faith, right? So you're supposed to really trust in this process, okay? All right, Geminis. Heavy energy. Sorry you guys are going through this. Stick with it. You'll be good. Stick with it, I swear. All right. Happy motherfucking Wednesday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, Libra. What's up, Chuck? Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Whenever you find these, please remember to like my shit. Please remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings as they give additional perspectives. All of these things, guys, leaving comments, sharing, all helps my channel grow. Your girl's been on a little bit of a hiatus, trying to figure out how to balance all these different pieces of my life. But here I am, ready to work. So let's do this, Libra. Let's see what kind of energies are here for you today. There's one right there. Let's shuffle one more time because I want I want more than that. There we go. There we go. Libra. Sun, moon, or rising. Opening to love. My heart is open and stepping into stillness. So when we're looking to deepen love with someone, or we're looking for love with someone, it's going to be an imperative, right? Super key that like we're not reaching outside of ourselves first, that we are finding stillness within ourselves first, okay? Stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence, right? Okay, so there's that. Let's pull some tarot, see what's going on for you guys, Libras. Libra. I want to say librarians, right? Librans. Librarians. I guess they're similar. Libra's air sign. A librarian would be somebody who works at a library, right? Helps maintain a library and on all different levels, which is reading, which is air, which is mind, which is logic. I don't know. Is there a librarian here? Is there somebody who's going to the library or needs to visit the library? Okay. Okay, librarians. Sun, moon, or rising Libra. Your card showed up in your reading. The Justice card is the last card out. All right. So there's some departure or leaving or taking a step away from some way of looking at the family structure. We're leaving some things behind that have to do with family structures, or that have to do with how we view our concept of family. Okay, so look how I'm seeing these. We have Ten of Pentacles reversed, followed by Six of Swords. So this is energy of leaving a family structure, or leaving the old way of looking at family. So the metaphorical. Okay, so let's talk about the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about generational wealth and abundance. It's about family dynamics and structures. So we're leaving the old structure. We're leaving this way of thinking, or this could even be about the way we made money, or the way we make money that was supposed to provide for our family, but we're looking at money different, or we're looking at career differently, and we're ready to make a change and go in a different direction. Okay, the Center card is another family card. So this reading is definitely about family, okay? Doesn't have to be, right? This could also be, you know, explained as like a card of abundance. So even though we see the family structure here, mom, dad, kids, I think there's a dog somewhere. Some decks have a dog. This one doesn't, I guess. We see the house, right? Just happy, joyous. This could also represent fertility and just fulfillment on any and every level. But it's your Center card, and it's also reversed. So it's almost like we tried to leave one structure and we were going toward another, just to find that that wasn't what we were looking for either. Because if you look at this, we're leaving one family dynamic, or one way of looking at family. We're leaving this one, hoping to find happiness here, but we didn't find it here. We thought we could just change something, but it didn't work, okay? Which, as we move through the spread, we get the moon card reversed. Also the card of Pisces. So possibly dealing with people who are Pisces that may be off balance or not doing well emotionally, mentally, spiritually, psychically. But also the moon card is just indicative of like the dark night of the soul, like going through heavy shit, going through a lot of emotion, feeling a lot of emotion. But because it's reversed, there's some kind of like denial or suppression, or like not really wanting to go through this. We would rather not. The thing is that your joy, your happiness, your fulfillment is through the dark night of the soul. So we do have to feel these things. The moon card reverse also represents psychic abilities and intuition and things like that. So we're blocking some of the blessings that can come with letting ourselves feel these things, okay? Stepping into stillness. Remember, you guys got this card. Look, it's got a moon on it, okay? So this is similar. Stepping into stillness. Once we can go through this phase, the moon, this kind of dark time. It doesn't have to be dark and like bad, but it's just kind of feels like I'd rather not. Like, it just feels kind of heavy. It feels kind of sad. It feels kind of burdensome. But once we can actually go through it, then our life begins to really kind of turn around. Last card out is your card, the Justice card. Things rule in your favor. So this is how it ended. For some of you guys, there's some kind of legal or financial battles that you're going through with your family, and you just kind of got to weather the storm, and things will rule in your favor. Okay, so that's another thing. Another piece is that bottom of the deck, we have Page of Cups. So blessings and or love is here for you. You can't see it yet. It's not quite time, but is coming in. So whatever this is for you, this could be a new partner. This could be, legal matters ruling in your favor. Blessings, okay, this card is here, but just not yet, okay? Let's pull you one last oracle card. Oh, okay. Oh, right there. Thought it fell. It's in between my thighs. What a nerd. Here it is. Whoop. Okay. Oh, marriage. I make a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, myself, and my partner. Or I made a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, myself, and my partner. Okay? And then quiet. So Libras, you need to shut the fuck up. Okay, that wasn't very nice, but like for real. Like stillness, stop trying to distract, quiet. You guys get quiet. You know what I'm saying? If there's some choice you need to make, and if you're feeling like, really, I need to distract and I really don't want to feel this. They're like, well, you can stay in the same cycle, or you can, or you don't have to. You can really evolve, but we got to get some quiet, okay? And if you're not married and this has nothing to do with marriage for you, this is metaphorical for commitments. What commitments have you made to yourself, to your family, to your job, to whatever commitments, okay? So there's that. All right, Libras. I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Like my shit, please. Thank you. Bye. Aquarius. Oh, save the best for last. Y'all are last this week. Let's get it. How are you doing, Aquarius? Okay, please remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional perspectives. Aquarius, please remember to like my shit. Thank you. I would greatly appreciate it. All of these things, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all of these things help my channel grow. So thank you very much for helping, right? Okay, standing firm. What was the other one? I can't see it. Okay, stop there, Aquarius. Got standing firm. So where do your boundaries, are your boundaries being tested, okay? Accepting what is the next card. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. And then you also got cultivating prosperity. So there's some kind of firmness that needs to happen that is Combined with a flow, though, accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. So stand firm on the things that you believe in, but also have a good balance of acceptance of what is, because this is cultivating prosperity, okay? The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising Aquarius. Thank you. Thank you. I knew that sun card was going to come out for you guys. I knew it. Wow. So all your cards came upright. What are we standing firm about? Because even the center card talking about standing firm. Look, he's standing. He's really firm. He's like, I am not budging. Y'all motherfuckers got me fucked up. He's kind of got this energy of like, kind of paranoid, very distrustful, right? He knows he's done well for himself, but he can't fucking enjoy any of it because he's fucking jaded. He's been through a lot. Okay, so here, this is what we see. First card out is Three of Swords. So there's something that you're working on getting over, or somebody has broken your trust. Somebody has hurt you. You've been through something that's very hurtful. Okay, the thing about this though is this situation, this hurt, is really helping you get to the next level. White butterfly. Excuse me, the clouds are just majestic today, and it's a little breezy, so they're moving and they're changing shape. They're just doing the most. Okay, so from this, we have some luck coming in. This brought forth something really special and spectacular. So stay the course. The Wheel of Fortune is here for you, which is about divine timing, destiny, fate. The tables of fate have turned in your favor. So what is it that you've been working on? And I'm glad you stuck with the process, because something beautiful has come into your life. But there's some fear here. There's some worry about whatever this is that you had hoped for or that you're working on. It's scary. You're scared to let it go. Okay, you're to not let it go, but there's some fear of like, oh, if I turn my back for 1 minute, it'll disappear. Or there's just kind of some fear here. Okay, you've worked very hard, possibly towards your dreams and goals. Now, the last card out here is the Sun card. So this is about complete joy and bliss. It lets us know that you've done the work. Right? What comes before it is Eight of Pentacles, which is doing the work. So you've worked really hard and you've stayed the course, right? The Eight of Pentacles card is the card of the apprentice, the student, the journeyman, the person who sticks with some sort of field of study for a long period of time and is stayed true to it and consistent and has endured a lot. So because you've done the work, it's your time to shine. Okay, the Sun card is super spectacular. Maybe some of you guys are having a baby, you want to have a baby. Whatever this represents for you, it doesn't have to mean having a baby. It just means feeling complete joy. It's here for you, okay? The bottom of the deck is Two of Wands. So this is, again, like, yes, something happened that threw you off for a time, but now it's yours. The ball is in your court. It's your time to shine. Any choice that you make, it's like, is in your favor. Okay, take your time with this process. That's this card. All of these pentacles represent time that it takes. So the ball's in your court. Things are in your favor. Okay, let's finish you off with an oracle card. Aquarius. miracle. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Miracle. I trust in God to know the perfect solution in the situation. And also, some of you guys have just had a miracle. Okay. What do we have next? Family. I pray for my family and give this situation over to God for answer, support, and healing. For others of you, you're just feeling really abundant. Maybe there's a lot of blessings coming in your family, happening in your family. Then you have watched over. I allow myself to feel safe and enjoy my life, knowing that heaven is watching over my loved ones and me. So not only should you expect miracles, and should you enjoy what you've worked so hard for, but through this, like, your loved ones have been watching over you and have seen the struggles you've been through, and have also been witness to and have helped some of these blessings and miracles that have come into your life. That was cool. All right, Aquarius, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Please, of course, like my shit. Watch your moon and rising. All of the timestamps are down below. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week.